Traveler and Paimon. I'm so glad that you two came back to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday. Indeed. The festival's tomorrow. We've been preparing for so long that I can't help but feel a little nervous.
There's no need to be nervous. Paimon's sure that Lesser Lord Kusanali will feel everyone's gratitude.
Thanks, Paimon. I hope that everyone who comes to the festival will also have a good time. Speaking of which, did you manage to make your way to Port Ormos? Discover anything over there?
Of course we went. A lot of things happened there.
I see. Sounds like you two had another exciting adventure. If there is another chance, I would love to join.
My lady, if you went to Port Ormos in your current state, we'd both be in for a lifetime of trouble.
Dia! You were eavesdropping!
It's called covert protection. Keeping an ear out for what's going on around my employer is part of the job.
It's all right, Dia. I merely said I would like to go. I know better than to think my body could handle it. The festival's tomorrow. I've been doing nothing but causing trouble for you. So Dia, please take some time to relax. I'll be fine.
Even when you put it that way, it still doesn't feel right.
Don't worry, my guardian knight.
Okay, fine, but only tonight. Tomorrow's a big day, and many no-good scumbags are gonna try to take advantage of that.
Oh, you two must be exhausted from your long journey back to the city. My apologies for not realizing this sooner. I've already prepared a room for you to rest. Please follow me.
Whoa, you're so thoughtful. Paimon's so ready.
Here we are. It's also fairly close to where I've been staying.
It looks really nice.
Not at all. Just tell me more about your adventures when you next get the chance.
That's Paimon's specialty. Paimon can tell you stories next time.
Oh, if you don't mind, how about we all walk around together tomorrow? All of my friends will be working the festival, and Dia is still insisting on her covert protection.
Yeah. It'll be pretty hard to relax and enjoy the festival if Dia's constantly hovering over you, right?
Then let's meet at the nearby bazaar first thing tomorrow morning. Have a great night.
It's a deal. Good night, Dunyarzad.
I may be too excited to fall asleep tonight. See you tomorrow.
Paimon's starting to really look forward to the Sub-Zero festival too. Will there be lots of yummy food? Oh, no. Thinking about food is just gonna keep Paimon up all night. The earlier we sleep, the better. Let's go inside, Traveler. Did we oversleep? We should go meet Dunyarzad, right?
Pular isso aqui, né? Porque senão.
Traveler, Paimon, I've been waiting for you two.
Good morning, Dunyarzad.
Not at all.
You've worked so...
You know it. Well... Many vendors came out of the blue to support the event, and they insisted on covering costs themselves. Let's go give them some business.
They paid for everything out of pocket? Oh, sounds like they're not in this just for the Mora.
They all said that contributing to a lively festival atmosphere is more important than money. Especially since we don't often get to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
Ooh, they're selling food over that way! Let's go take a
look. This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
Oh,
Mushrooms. So, what's the Haftmewa feast you mentioned just now?
It's another Sub-Zero's festival tradition. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods. Generally speaking, the most common selections were foods like Rukashva mushrooms, Nilopala lotuses, Zumera roses, Sunsetias, Kapalatas, Hara fruits, and Zaytun peaches.
So, the Sub-Zero festival is a vegetarian holiday?
You don't have to be a vegetarian to enjoy the spread. We just use the 7 foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendro Archon.
Wait, but if that's the case, if Sumeru uses vegetarian food to represent the Dendro Archon, then wouldn't the pie... Oh, Traveler, we have... Thanks! Alright.
Dear customers, would you like to try...
What's alchemical...
Right?
So...
It's quite simple.
Sure, Sam.
That is precisely what we need.
Well, according to Lesser Lord Kus...
Why does everything sound...
So that's the true wisdom behind it. Okay, one moment.
Paimon wants to take a look too!
Generally speaking, the moon signifies... It means... Wait a moment.
Is he really
Oh, I remember now. It means...
Illusions and lies?
Yeah.
That sounds rather ominous.
Yes, but this...
He's not even trying to hide his book anymore.
Naturally,
Oh, it's not...
Guess that was still...
they say the Sub-Zero's festival was very lively a long, long time ago. Large flower carriages used to parade through the city. As they headed towards Port Ormos, people would throw flowers, candy, and liquor all along the way.
Dunyarzad's eyes are sparkling right now.
I wish I could have seen that spectacle. But if you ask me, I'm sure Nilu's dance of Sub-Zeros would be just as impressive.
Attention! Soldiers, fall into formation if you want any Yalda candies.
It's a weird guy with a weird hat.
Hey, it's Dunyarzad!
Miss Dunyarzad, the children love you even more than the Yalda candies. In the few short days it took to prepare for the Sub-Zero's festival, the children have all grown very fond of you.
The Hallowed Night of Flowers. It's an honor that you know my name.
Attention! In the name of Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, I commend you on your contributions to the glorious Sub-Zero's festival. All right, little soldiers. Take your Yalda candies and don't forget your loyalty to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dismissed!
Yes, Knight Ferris!
Just what is going on here?
Ferris, the Night of Flowers, is another Sub-Zero's festival icon, and one immensely popular with children. In the past, the actor portraying Ferris would also sit on a flower carriage.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can make such wonderful memories today.
As are we.
Whichever one. Ooh, those all sound...
And there's also
Huh?
Onikabuto is a...
Dunyarzad? It's alright. Paimon believe...
I also believe in your...
Great! These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want? Attention! That's unfortunately horror fruit.
Oh, Paimon thought you survived so many epic battles because you had incredible luck. But looks like Paimon was wrong.
The Sunsetia-flavored candy was in box number 4. How about this? The most important thing is that everyone...
Really? Thanks a lot, Knight of...
It's Night of Flowers, not Night of Candies.
Paimon really wilted the...
They all basically sound the same. We got our candy...
Oh, actually, can you come with me to get it?
Dunyarzad, you probably forgot
We're too late.
I know, right?
Oh, that most certainly is. We're in luck. She's walking right into our
Those Eremites...
Who are you?
They're a gang of kidnappers!
Hey, did you scumbags even consider that the Homiyanis might have hired a merc that outclasses you?
You're... Dia! Dia the Flame Mane!
Don't speak so disrespectfully.
Don't worry about it, my lady. Just some friendly banter between mercs.
Aren't your claws all...
Traveler, take Miss Dunyarzad to a safe
No! We're gonna stay and help! There's too many...
Please be careful, Dia.
Don't waste your time worrying about me. This is my job. Look out for yourself. Have...
Meu Jesus. Isso que dá, não prestar atenção no que está sendo falado.
Dunyarzad, are you okay? You look a little pale. Are you in shock?
I'm fine. My body always reacts like this whenever I exert myself too much.
You sure you're okay?
I'll be fine after some rest.
Yeah, don't worry.
My lady, Traveler, found ya.
Dia! You took care of them so fast!
Any more of them? Or rather, did anyone follow you?
Dia, your arm.
Oh, this? I'm fine.
Please, let me take a...
Come on, it's nothing. Us
Hold on, you said something about a new... It can't be.
Hey, Miss Dunyarzad, I wasn't trying to make... You're so unreasonable, my lady.
Thank you very...
Don't be...
Are you feeling unwell again?
My lady, your condition...
Truly.
Are you feeling better, Dunyarzad?
Yes, much better. I didn't realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret. I was actually born with Elazar. It's terminal now.
Can't believe it's Elazar.
Oh, you've already heard of Elazar. In that case, you probably know Sumeru's
Dunyarzad.
There's no need to be compared to the I know that my family loves me dearly. Did you know? Since I was a child, I'm sure my family's worried and disappointed in me for running away, but I just didn't want to have any regrets. I wanted to meet other people. To me, there's not to mention this way. When my final day does arrive, at the very least, many people will remember that I once existed in this world. Right?
As long as you don't forget Paimon. Paimon also won't forget it.
Thank you two so much. I apologize for the depressing conversation. This is, to be honest, Lesser Lord Kusanagi. Thanks. There will always... Oh, right. Isn't it almost time?
Huh?
Isn't the dance of Sub-Zero's? Nilou will recreate that legend, and with that, my wish...
Then what are we waiting for?
Yeah, we should still make it in time.
Não vai e volta pra lá, pra cá.
Were you not aware that the law prohibits this type of performance from taking place without—
Over there! Someone's yelling!
I think I just saw the Academia's Grand Sage. Why is he here in person?
But the Dance of Sub-Zeros is one of the key parts of the Sub-Zeros Festival. If we can't perform it...
The Sub-Zeros Festival. The law also prohibits the private hosting of large-scale religious festivals. Only the Academia can host such an event. If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer. The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
How did things turn out like this?
The Academia was originally responsible for the Sub-Zeros Festival, but they failed this responsibility for many years. I need to speak with them. This is a hard pill to swallow, but you're right. Things would only get worse.
Art, dance. Aren't you ashamed of pursuing such frivolous and meaningless activities in this land of knowledge and reason? Our Archon created the utopia that is Sumeru City for all scholars who sought validity, verity, and truth, while people like you wish to defile it.
No. I believe that our Archon never rejected the arts. Even the goddess of flowers dedicated a dance to her.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore. When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyargarbaha Day that prohibits public art performances. We will announce it to the public later via the Akasha.
Understood. I will inform him when I return.
The Sub-Zero's Festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
Nilou, are you okay?
Oh, Dunyarzad. You all saw that just now? The Grand Sage ordered us to stop the performance.
Yeah.
Let's go somewhere the Academia can't find us and perform there. But how do we let everyone know? And what about the atmosphere on the stage? Or we could get people to block them off so they can't interrupt the performance. No. They just threatened to investigate the organizers. If we were caught...
Nilou, it's all right. Don't worry about it.
But you've been looking forward to the Dance of Sub-Zero so much. And I know how important this festival is to you. I don't want you to have any...
It's okay. Seeing you care this much about my feelings is more than enough. It would be too risky to continue the Sub-Zero's festival at this point. I don't want to get everyone in trouble.
If you say so. But... you can sneak out for the next Sub-Zero's festival, right? We'll make sure the next one is a smashing success.
The next one. Yes. Okay. It's a promise. It will be a smashing success.
I can't believe this is how things turned out. Those heartless geezers.
It really is okay. There's nothing we can do about it. Still, I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Milou's dance.
A lot happened today. It's a shame the festival ended the way it did. Nilou and Dunyarzad promised to make the next Sub-Zero's festival a success, but Dunyarzad is running out of time. Yeah.
All connections have been secured to construct the most stable framework possible. The project has entered its most critical phase. Power has begun to flow from...
Já? Nossa, essa missão aqui dá muito XP, né? Nossa, 500 agora.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. Sorry we're late.
Not at all. I arrived early.
You seem kinda tired. Did you not get enough sleep?
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go? Let's start with the stalls over there.
Sure! Traveler? Why are you just standing there? Let's get going! Ooh, they're selling food over that way!
Uma coisa aqui. logo, senão ninguém aguenta.
This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
You are quite well informed, miss. I thought most people nowadays wouldn't know.
They're all plants! Oh, Paimon's a little disappointed. Actually, what is the Haftmewa feast you mentioned just now?
It's one of the Sub-Zerus festival's traditions. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendro Archon.
Appear to be in the form of the moon.
Really? Paimon thought it looked like some kind of food.
The moon signifies... It's escaping me for now. Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Oh, right. It means illusions and lies. But if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
Understood. I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning as I go.
Guess that was still pretty interesting. Okay, on to the next stall. So, where to next?
All right, soldiers. Now that you have your Yalda candies, don't forget your loyalty to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dismissed.
Yes, Knight Varys!
What's going on?
Ferris, the...
Oh, do you want...
What's... Ooh!
And there's also Liz...
Traveler, help him!
Great! These boxes of candy... Ah, excellently chosen. Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
Paimon bet you had incredible luck, and Paimon was right. Huh? Are you saying that you instinctively chose the right box? But now that you mention it, Paimon also had the feeling you'd choose the right one. Is that kinda like what you felt? Maybe we didn't sleep very well last night. Or maybe we slept too much.
Oh, sure.
Huh? Where are you going? You're just gonna walk off like that?
Até agora eu não lutei, não fiz nada.
A feeling of deja vu? Oh, Paimon knows what that is. It's when you feel like... In that case, so why'd you run here in such a hurry? So that's it. Your intentional...
Welcome, you two. Are you here for lunch? What would you like? Got it.
Charcoal-baked Angelina cake? Isn't it... Oh, that... Isn't this going a bit too far? How was it? The look on your face is telling Paimon that it tastes... Then, you mean... That's impossible! We were just... So, would this be a case of taste bud deja vu? Paimon also... Is sitting by yourself on that bench over there. What a coincidence, Dunyarzad.
Oh.
Kidnapper?
I'm okay. Not at all. I've always been like this. Besides, no matter how amazing today may be, it is but a single day. After however many more days...
Paimon doesn't quite follow you. And Paimon feels like something's really got you down right now.
It really is fine. I don't mind. Huh? Did some...
Dunyarzad, have you...
Deja vu?
Oh, Paimon...
It's almost...
Huh?
Nilou's dance of...
Nossa, quanto diálogo.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore. When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyargarbaha Day that prohibits public art performances. We will publicly announce it later through the...
Understood.
The Sub-Zero.
Nilou, are you okay?
Oh, Dunyarzad.
It's okay.
But you've been really looking...
It truly is unfortunate.
True, but...
The next...
Wait.
No.
Paimon can't believe what those heartless geezers did!
De novo.
So, in the end, feeling was all about? Maybe it really was because of exhaustion. Same here. That's why Paimon stopped thinking about it halfway through the day. Then, how about we settle in and get a good night's sleep? For now, we can chalk things up to exhaustion. We can do more thinking tomorrow.
Eu tô achando que tá tendo
Observing a modest drop in the output of jnana energy, but values still remain within normal parameters.
Continue to monitor the variances in the data and find the cause as soon as possible.
Why does Paimon feel so tired after so... anyway...
outra vez. Vou pegar isso aqui.
Good morning, Dinyarzad. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Not at all. I'm doing well.
Great idea! Let's get going! Traveler?
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can enjoy the Sub-Zero's festival. Oh, are you interested in Yalda candies?
Not much of a choice.
It's not that simple. Each box contains a random flavor. It's up to the luck of the draw. Flavors include lavender melon. And there's also lizard...
Huh? What was... He'll help me choose. Paimon wants to eat the sunset.
No problem. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want? Oh, I like your confidence. No hesitation at all. Oh, congratulations! Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
Paimon knew he always had incredible luck.
Yeah.
Paimon's not really interested in the other flavors.
Wait. How did you know? Don't tell me that you already knew which flavor was in...
What? He was right about all of them?
That couldn't have been luck. How is this possible? I packed all those boxes... Mind reading? X-ray vision? Or some kind of magic trick?
Tell us what's going on! Since when did you get superpowers? Traveler? Hey, where are you going? What's going on? Did you see something?
Vamos atrás da bichinha, não
Us
sabia
letting Dunyarzad without letting her know is kinda
que ela
rude,
é.
you know.
Meteu o pé. Mas acho que é a bichinha que a gente compra no item dela anteriormente. Mais um bate-papo, será? Passarinho.
What are you looking for? Traveler?
Caminho. Pelo menos eles estão entendendo que existe um fluxo aí que tá repetindo o tempo todo.
Look! Isn't that Dunyarzad? What's happening here? Why are there two Dunyarzads?
You already know that this isn't your first Sub-Zero's festival, don't you? I'm sure you already know how to use this.
A knowledge capsule?
É,
Where did you get it? What's inside?
You should use it too, Paimon.
You know Paimon? Well, this seems kinda sketchy, but what the? This is our 20th time at the Sub-Zero's festival? Huh? No. The 30th? Have we been trapped in a single day? If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have even realized. What the heck was inside that knowledge capsule?
Your memories are still scrambled? Try your best to remember. This isn't the first time we've met, and I answered that question a long time ago.
Let Paimon think. Oh, it's coming back. Meeting you was the real catalyst for restoring our memories, and the knowledge caps. What about everyone else? Why are you only helping the two of us?
Your sense of deja vu is stronger than everyone else's, yes? As for an explanation, you two received the blessing of It was as if a single sheet of paper was separating those memories from your consciousness. A familiar question. I think this is the 7th time you asked that. As you can see, she isn't doing well. You probably sensed it too. The Dunyarzad you were just with is different from the first Dunyarzad you met. That first Dunyarzad is in front of you right now, and she doesn't have a lot of time left.
Morin.
Looks like you're almost done sorting out your brain. Oh yeah, I'm Nahida.
Nahida.
Good, you passed the test. What's happening? You can awaken our memories, and you seem like you know what's going on. Oh, wait, please don't.
Everything in this world runs in a loop. This cycle is called the samsara. You, me, and everyone else are all. As for the truth, that's on you to find out. If you were told the truth instead of discovering it yourselves, I can only give you surface level help, like bits of information and subtle hints. For the rest of the time.
She looks like she isn't doing well at all. Her illness gets worse after.
If we can break out of the samsara, I might be able to save her. But as things are right now, she's just a small bird in the sky that's about to lose its last feathers. All I can do is raise a gale to delay her fall.
You sure love to use weird analogies.
Analogies are wonderful tools. They let you use existing knowledge to... Okay, so... With what you know so far, what do you think the truth is?
Pronto, lá vem.
We've already experienced the Sub-Zeru's festival many times, and the day of the festival seems to be in a perpetual samsara. The Grand Sage said, "Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content." Did he mean something more? The moon, illusions, and lies. What do they all mean? What's happening right now seems to have happened before. That doesn't sound right. I need to carefully think things through.
Então, fadiga mental.
What's happening?
Sai.
My mind feels exhausted, even though I have. That doesn't sound right.
A única
The Grand Sage said,
coisa que pode
"Go."
ser.
That doesn't sound right.
Sempre na última.
The moon, illusions. That doesn't sound right. I need to carefully think things through.
Não.
I can't seem.
Cancelar. Associar ideias. Não vejo
I
ligações
can't
entre os
seem
dois
to
fatos.
cohesively piece everything together.
Okay, so, with what you know so far, what do you think the truth is?
The Grand Sage said, "Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content." Did he mean something more? The moon, illusions, and lies. The moon, illusion.
Não, meu Deus. Não era pra sair, velho.
Okay, so, with what you know so far, what do you think the truth is?
I can't seem to
Ah. Aquela hora eu não fui aqui.
What's happening right now seems to have happened before. This feeling has been getting stronger and stronger. The moon, illusions. That should be it. The flow of time is endlessly cycling within one single day.
A time loop. You've given similarly wrong answers
Naquela
in
hora
the
tinha
past.
posto
A pity.
Djavu e não foi.
Still the wrong answer?
A simple time loop can't explain some of the phenomena.
Dunyarzad.
The Sabzeruz festival is happening every day, but that doesn't mean we can waste an infinite amount of them. Hurry and find the truth.
Let's think about our current situation. And to do that, we need to figure out what's happening. The truth. Nahida rejected Paimon's memory.
Vamos dar continuidade. Os puzzles costumam ser mais tranquilo. Esse aqui ficou meio chato.
Hey there!
Hey, it's you guys. I see. Did you come back to buy something? I guarantee the freshness. Huh? What brought... What kind of fillet? Didn't you know that...
He actually has a point. Is this a dream? Is everyone dreaming? True. It's so weird that people here don't dream. Why is that? Anyway, if this all really were just a dream, we would have woken up a long time ago.
Oh, it's you two. Was my divination so accurate that you felt compelled to compliment me in person? Ooh, I knew it! I told you, the god's divination is high.
You're really excited about...
Help you better under...
So, you're admitting that...
Anyway, what kind of situation did you get into? Huh? Hold on a second. I thought you got... What you just said... Are you serious? Does that kind of thing...
I knew you weren't going to...
Marvelous.
When you say it like that...
I believe that the book only...
So that's how it is. Looks like fortune-telling is... We haven't made any progress. Who else can we talk to?
Será?
Paimon remembers that we tried talking to her a couple of times, but she always thinks we're playing pranks on her. You think she'll brush us off? Yeah. If we tap into Dia's strong... At this...
I'm fine, my lady. It's just a scratch.
Perfect timing. Both of you are here.
Paimon, Traveler, you came at just the right time. Listen, there was a dangerous Huh? You saw? Then why didn't you jump in earlier? If someone was protecting Miss Dunyarzad, I could have went all out.
You want the Traveler to take Dunyarzad somewhere to rest up while you check to see if there's still any kidnappers around. Did Paimon...
How did you know what I was going to say?
We need to say something convincing.
Dia sold her greatsword to raise additional funds. And then she... The moon, illusions, and lies. People in Sumeru don't dream. What a strange phenomenon. That doesn't sound right.
No.
My mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't done too much thinking. What is going on? That doesn't sound right. I need to carefully...
I'm fine, my lady.
Perfect timing.
Ah,
Both of
velho,
you are
bota
here.
tudo.
Paimon, Traveler, you came at just the right time. Listen, there was a dangerous Huh? You saw...
You want the Traveler?
How did you know what I was
We need to say something.
People in Sumeru don't dream. Dia sold her greatsword to raise additional funds.
Tell her,
Espadão
Traveler.
do não sei quem. Você ficou ferida porque não está acostumada ao seu espadão?
I didn't tell anyone about that. Including Miss Dunyarzad. You couldn't have known. And just now, you literally took the words right out of my mouth. What's going on?
All right, so this is the situation.
Aí pronto, conta a história todinha.
It's kinda hard to believe what you just told me. First, let me make something clear. Most of us desert dwellers might not be the scholarly type, but we do have basic common sense.
She's quieter than usual. Uninterested in anything and really gloomy.
Yeah, she isn't the same as before, but her parents said that this is how she was like at first.
Huh? At first?
I don't quite understand what you're all talking about.
My lady, are you angry? All right, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt since you knew about my greatsword. Let's make this a quick trip. Miss Dunyarzad isn't completely safe here.
Nossa, tem que dar uma volta ao mundo agora. Nossa.
Nahida, we brought a friend. Are you busy?
I thought I told you that it won't help to bring anyone here.
We just wanted her to see the real Dunyarzad's condition.
The real Dunyarzad? Where and who are you talking to?
Huh?
I told you that you two are special. Other people can't see me or miss.
Monta aí nas costas. E aí, como é que você tá?
Hold on. Over there. Is that?
Wow, how perceptive.
Miss Dunyarzad, she's lying down here, isn't she? How's she doing?
Her condition's really bad, and she's basically in a coma.
I can sense her aura. They're all...
Do you believe us now? The Sub-Zero's festival has been repeating itself. So, you think the sages are behind this?
Yeah, they've always been against us. Wouldn't surprise me if they're using the Akasha to intentionally...
You have a point. Aside from the Dendro, maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know. Right! Didn't you awaken our memories using something that looked like...
The Akasha relies on the power of a Gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the god...
A Gnosis could do that?
So, this Nahida you mentioned, what did she say?
She said, and Paimon quotes, the Akasha relies on the power of a Gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the god of...
Compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and grants knowledge to the people. Wait. I get the grants knowledge part. That's what people have always used the Akasha for, but compiling the entire...
Did she mean that the sages enter new knowledge into the Akasha? Oh, yeah. That sounds about right. What...
Ai, vem de novo.
My mind feels exhausted. Even my mind feels...
Acertei de cara.
You mean the Akasha is causing our mental fatigue? Huh. Now that I think about it, my head's been feeling unusually heavy. When the desert dwellers set off on their quest for knowledge, a sage once said, knowledge always comes at a price. Compiling the entire country's knowledge. You think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information? Who knows?
What's the point of doing something?
Just think about it. If you could... This hive mind could make breakthroughs in problems that even the smartest geniuses can't crack.
An excellent...
In that case, we should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
Yeah, I was only wearing this for show in the first place. Didn't expect the sages to cook up such a conspiracy. Mark my words, when this is over, I'm getting evidence and exposing this whole thing to the public.
Ela ficou braba.
How does everyone feel? Huh? What is it? Oh, that! Paimon knows what you're talking about. It's a single soft beep that sounds like it's coming from the Akasha terminal.
The sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
Sozinho aqui nesse trem aqui.
That's probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep anyway.
Aí o beep.
Traveler, did you hear that?
I heard it too. Our ears aren't messing with us. There was definitely a beep, but it sounded like it was coming from inside my head. We took off our Akasha terminals.
Phase runtime has exceeded its expected length. At this rate, there may be casualties.
But we cannot lose all of our...
É tipo como se eu estivesse num transe.
Paimon remembers everything!
Good. You adapted quickly this time.
We definitely took off our Akasha terminals last night, but we still heard that beep. Why is that? But now we can at least confirm one thing. The Akasha definitely has something to do with whatever's trapping... Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. What?
It's extremely difficult for lab rats in an experiment to understand why the...
If we're lab rats, then what are you? Nahida, you've never told us anything about yourself.
I guess... I'm the moon.
The moon? Wasn't that the result of our divination?
Anyway, knowing who I am won't help you...
Okay then. Dia helped us a lot yesterday.
Ah, there you are. I've already taken care of those kidnappers. My lady, did you get hurt?
Huh? Dia
What's wrong? Why are you both gawking at me like that?
You didn't get hurt this time.
Huh? What do you mean this time? Why are you so surprised that I managed to get out unscathed? Those kids were amateurs. Shh! How did you know about my greatsword? I haven't told anyone about it. Please.
So Dia's lost her memories after all.
Anything strange? You already know that I got a new greatsword. If I had to say something, it's weird how such a new weapon could feel so familiar. It's as if I've already used it to fight a countless...
You're saying that, although you don't remember...
That's right.
Traveler, what do you think? Yeah, Paimon's feeling really hopeful. Oh, you're right! Earlier in the Samsara, something like this would have never happened.
I have no clue.
So you want us to take Dunyarzad?
How did you know what I was gonna say? Can you...
Forget it. Go and do your...
A missão aqui é longa, hein, mano?
Whew. It's finally night. Listen, Nahida. Do you think the Samsara has been...
Really? Good job on all that
Hey!
Tomorrow will come. Everyone assumes this is common knowledge. How many todays has it? It's even possible that this...
Okay, no more! Paimon's brain is already...
That's why it makes no sense to waste your energy thinking about things you will learn tomorrow. Get some good rest. You know, use the bathroom and flush your anxiety dookie away.
Huh? Hold on, what did you just say? Did Paimon hear you correctly?
Huh? People always say they feel a sense of relief after they take a duk-duk. That's why I suggested you could try that. Is that so strange?
It's so strange and so against common sense that Paimon's at a loss for words. Yeah, even though it's happy and lively at the Sub-Zero's festival every...
Continue the harvest. Compared to what we stand to achieve, these sacrifices are...
We're still in the same day! Nahida, you already knew last night that we didn't break out of the Samsara? Why did you tell us?
Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still. In that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope.
Paimon's at the Duke!
Of course. In the time we've been together, you two have been everything to me.
Paimon's flattered and everything.
In other words, if...
Nahida's talking about confusing stuff again.
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. So, Traveler, did the new clues yesterday help you gain a new understanding of the situation?
Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous theory? Oh, yeah! You're right! Gosh, how did we not notice that?
So, what's your new hypothesis?
The beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operations. We still hear... That doesn't sound right. I need to carefully think things through. Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of an... That doesn't sound right. We've already experienced the Sub-Zero... That doesn't... Mercenaries rely heavily on muscle memory. If all our memories of a day are erased at the end of that day...
just be indicating the deletion of our memories. That's why when we wake up, everyone thinks the Sub-Zero's festival hasn't happened yet. It's already the next day, but everyone still thinks it's the day before. But muscle memory can't be erased. That's why Dia has been getting better at using her greatsword. Now everything...
A brilliant deduction.
Nahida, tell us if we're right or wrong.
To put it simply, it's as if you've mistaken a pyro crystal fly for a firefly in the night. You lost sight of its true nature because you focused too much on your perception that it glows.
That isn't simple at all!
Why don't you go talk to Miss Dia again?
Right! She did help us find our latest clue after all. Let's go!
There you are. Really took me a while to find you.
As expected.
Get hurt?
Well, you're still getting...
Huh.
Traveler, could you explain the situation to her today? Paimon's gotten a little sick of doing it. Oh, that works.
What happened to you guys while I was gone? Did you get brainwashed by some cult?
Don't think too hard about it. Just take what we're saying at face.
All right then, let me get this straight. You're telling me that my body's already gotten used to this great sword, but my brain just doesn't remember?
Yes, your memory's being...
Then I'd have to disagree. That's impossible.
Oh? Why do you think...
If we've actually been reliving the Sub-Zero's festival day after day, then what happened to the things we used, the money we spent, the food we ate? Common sense says my wallet should have emptied itself a long...
Right! They could use the Akasha to record what everyone did that day, and then use the city's resources to replenish everything! It's not very likely, but it's also not impossible.
No, it is impossible. I've got...
You have proof?
You two are surprisingly serious about this nonsensical discussion. Fine, I'll play along for a little longer. Come with me, Miss Dunyarzad. Please come along as well. I still can't guarantee that this area is safe.
Paimon can't believe it's Dia who wants to show us something this time. 2 days ago, we were the ones taking her to see Dunyarzad.
This is it.
Huh? This is a wooden training dummy. What about it?
See those marks on the dummy? Those are the result of several days' worth of practice. Let's say the sages didn't replace it every day. Shouldn't it be hacked to pieces by now?
That's true, but...
Then the sages would have had to reproduce every mark I left during previous training sessions. I'm a professional fighter. My martial school has always emphasized the importance of refined control. The force, angle, and entry point of each strike is calculated and deliberate. That's why I remember every mark on the dummy, as well as my state of mind as I made each strike. It's just as they say, each swordsman has their own unique style, and even the same swordsman can't make the same cut twice.
Is it really impossible?
People often say that a camera's photo can never replace an artist's painting because the same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate I hope that cleared things up for you. Hey, is this that new brain exercise game that's been super popular with the scholars lately? It's surprisingly fun. Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to Nilu's stage. See you later.
Well, back to square one. Is our memory deletion theory also wrong? But at least we've reached some other conclusions in the meantime. Yep, that's true. So, can we think of any new ideas right? Strange? Paimon feels like everything's been strange lately. Huh? Leaving the city? You're right! It's really strange how we never... Paimon can't believe it! Did we miss this because we're tunneled? How about we go back and ask Nahida? Maybe we forgot...
Ai, Jesus.
Nahida, we're back!
You're back early today. Did you find something new?
Sort of. We're mostly sure now that we're not in a time loop. And we also aren't in the real world. But at the same time, we have a new question.
Leaving the city. As far as I remember, you've mentioned your plans to do that
We did? But we don't remember anything. What happened after we talked about those...
Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was. Oh, it's probably more accurate to say that both times you never came back the whole night. But you two sometimes stay out the entire night anyway, so at the time, I didn't think too much about it.
It is true that some...
Really? That's kinda strange. In theory...
Yep. Something here's definitely fishy. Let's get to the bottom of this tomorrow. Our memories are back! About that... Well, where's...
Traveler, aside from your memories, listen to it and you'll...
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Traveler, you should be missing 2 days' worth of memories. Paimon will fill you in. It's time to carry out our plan from yesterday. Okay, let's go!
Que bom. Ainda bem, eu ainda liberei.
Why can't we leave the city? What is the academia up to now?
Don't ask me. It's not like I can tell you anything. This is a direct order from the Grand Sage. Just wait until tomorrow.
I have a real emergency. My goods have already arrived at Port Ormos. If I don't hurry, they'll be stolen.
That's your problem.
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
It looks like the Academia already announced a lockdown for Sumeru City today. How completely Let's go and question them. Hello, sir. Why can't we leave?
Here we go again. Don't ask me, I don't know either. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. They didn't tell us anything else. Angering me won't get you anywhere. If I had that kind of insider info, I would have left this.
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't get anything out of him, let's take matters into our own hands. This is a good spot, and the guard hasn't noticed us at all. Let's hurry! Huh? Why? Are you going to leave Paimon behind? But what if things get really weird out there and you get into some trouble? Then Paimon won't be able to help you. Oh, Paimon knows that Paimon can't do much, but we've always been together, haven't we? Okay. Paimon will wait for you. Promise Paimon that you'll come back as soon as... And please... Memories! Traveler! Paimon would never see you again! You just disappeared! Paimon waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall and you never came back! You promised Paimon that you were only taking a quick walk!
Paimon, calm down. He's here now. I don't think he understood what you were saying.
Paimon doesn't care! Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay! Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day! Okay. Paimon will forgive you. The most important thing is that you didn't actually disappear. Oh, Paimon was so scared that you had gone into another world.
Okay, Paimon, can you tell us your perspective of what really happened? I see. Using two people's different perspectives.
After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you disappeared in an instant. No way! Paimon was watching you with the fullest attention.
What's your perspective, Traveler? You sure you don't have any I guess that explains everything. You also...
So, if we leave the city, it really sounds like something big out... But this way, we'll also never discover what's outside! Something like a message? But how can we send it back?
Don't look at me like that. I'm not used to being stared at. Well... Okay. You want something that can pass on...
Yep! Now we're talking!
I'm done. Here you go.
What? Isn't this just an Akasha terminal?
I made some little changes. Akasha terminals are already capable of sending messages. I just tweaked it so that it could connect to any node.
To make something like this? Nahida, you really know the Akasha like the back of your hand. Anyway, we can use this now to record a message.
Yep. I'll help you save the messages. It should be pretty easy to use.
We'll never know until we try. At least we're taking the initiative now. Let's go then. Let's expose those sages. All right. Paimon isn't as worried about being separated. Okay. See you tomorrow, Traveler. That covers everything that's happened so far.
Yes. Although the signal was choppy and had some interference, we still managed to receive 2 messages from you when you were outside.
Okay, now that you understand what's going on, let's hear the messages together.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them. I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. Impossible and surreal sights. All these spaces are empty except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people. I can't sense any human presence.
That's one heck of an info dump. It sounds like you left the Sumeru city space when you set foot outside of the walls. But everything looked completely normal when Paimon was looking out from the inside. That's unbelievable. And if we
There's another part here.
These spaces have been disappearing one after the other, absorbed by something like a sun in the sky. And now, even the final space has also disappeared. Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now! Those spaces are actually...
Why did the message end right there? What did the Traveler want to say? What are those...
Probably because yesterday just happened to end at that moment.
Oh, right. Paimon did hear a beep from the Akasha. Did it come from here or from the message?
The message. It should have come from the Traveler's Akasha terminal.
After the beep, Traveler said even the final space has also disappeared.
Traveler, what do you think that final space could have been?
Was that space actually the... All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common. A lack of human presence. Was that space actually... Was that... My impression is that each day in this samsara only ends at the sound...
Oh, so that's what it is! After the sound of the beep, the final space, later on, Traveler also mentioned a bunch of new spaces materializing behind them. Do lots of new spaces appear every day? Paimon's head is spinning. Just what are these spaces anyhow?
Well, consider it so no matter how...
Wow, the Archon War, huh? That's an analogy and a half. Hey, where are you going? alone time to think? Alright then, Paimon won't disturb you.
The dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin. I'm going to go watch it.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead, Dunyarzad? We still have some other stuff to do first.
Okay then. See you later.
Have you figured it out yet, Traveler? Time is ticking away! Awesome! What is it? Paimon wants to know! Oh, wait, no. Let's meet up with Nahida first. You can tell us both together. This time we're...
poder voltar pra lá de novo.
You're back! I've been waiting forever for you two. Judging by the looks on your faces, are you ready to take your Sub-Zero's exam and crack... Okay, first off, have you discovered the hidden truth?
All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common: a lack of human presence. Those spaces remind me of... dreams. That doesn't sound right. All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in... That doesn't sound right. I need to care... We've already experienced the Sub-Zero's... That doesn't sound right. We've already experienced the Sub-Z... Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a note... That doesn't sound right. I need to carefully... People in Sumeru don't dream. Those spaces remind me of... the moon illusions. That doesn't sound right. All the bizarre spaces I saw outside... We've already experienced the Sub-Zero's fest... Okay, Nahida said the the moon, illusions, and lies. We are all in a dream. It isn't that the people of Sumeru...
People in Sumeru think they don't dream. But the truth is, the Akasha steals their dreams without them knowing it. And those spaces with no human presence are stolen dreams without their host. That would explain why they sounded so weird when he was trying to describe them. Huh. So people in Sumeru do dream after all. In fact, we're all in one big...
Correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that the Akasha is... The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate.
That doesn't sound right.
It is the manifestation. It compiles the wisdom of the entire population, and it grants knowledge to the people.
That doesn't sound right.
It compiles the wisdom of...
That doesn't sound right.
Oh, okay. Those dream-controlling creatures in the forest also get their power from the Dendro Archon, right? That would explain why the Akasha has the ability to control people's dreams, too. But is stealing everyone...
Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're dreaming. In other words, dreams are rich bundles of human wit.
So in other words, the complete opposite of how Hypatia... Paimon remembers her saying that the real story is that this...
Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the samsara?
The beep is a prompt tone for Akasha. That doesn't sound right. Those spaces kept disappearing before my eyes. But as soon... The Grand Sage said, "Go celebrate the..." That doesn't sound right. Those spaces kept disappearing before... That doesn't sound right. Those spaces kept disappearing before my eyes.
Oh,
those dreamscapes kept vanishing. But... The Grand Sage said... Those spaces kept The beep is a prompt... My mind feels exhausted. That doesn't sound right. We've already experienced the Sub-Zero... That doesn't sound right. I need to carefully think things through. The Grand Sage said...
No. Nossa. Produção em massa de sonhos.
Correct. The Akasha is keeping each person's brain in a constant dream state, but also separating their consciousness from their own dream. Their disembodied consciousness is placed inside the collective dream of the Sub-Zero's festival along with everyone else's. No one is any the wiser as another day passes in the dream, and so begins another samsara cycle. People wake up to yet another dream about the Sub-Zero's festival. The dreams that belong to them.
So, this is like a dream.
Very good, Paimon.
Okay. So that beep we keep hearing is actually from our real-life Akasha terminals. Taking off our terminals in this dream doesn't do anything.
Alright, last question.
Now that I think about it, wasn't... That doesn't sound right.
Alô.
They say that alchemical divination is the...
So you noticed. I thought that one would be the hardest question. That's why I put it last.
That wasn't hard at all. Even Paimon guessed that. Everything about you is different. We just didn't want to expose you is all. Now that you mention it, Nahida, you've been hinting to us since... It's funny. Thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info about...
Yes, those can wait. And on the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more... You asked me this question before. My answer was, it would literally blow your minds. Now that you know this is all a dream, this answer should hopefully make more sense. Have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Likewise, if someone suddenly had told you all this instead of you learning it on your own, your notion of reality and dream would be thrown into irreversible confusion. I couldn't expose you to that kind of risk. That's why I could only give you very subtle hints and some suggestions. Long story short, I'm really sorry I had to keep you... deceiving the people of Sumeru with no regard for their safety. No matter after we end the Sub-Zero's festival...
How can the sages of the Academia...
In the end, I'm just the moon. The real sun is long gone.
A sun and a moon? Nahida's... Oh, we're out of time today!
I'll tell you how to break free of the samsara tomorrow. See you then.
Wait, now that Paimon remembers everything, should we instead say good morning, Lesser Lord Kusanali? Hey, what's wrong, Nahida? You don't look too good.
I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct.
Did Dunyarzad already disappear?
Nope. The real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting.
Paimon can't believe it. Wait,
she's actually something like a puppet, but not completely. The real Dunyarzad's consciousness could no longer keep playing her role in this dream. So another Dunyarzad appeared to replace her in the dream. Just like the grass and the trees, that Dunyarzad is just a building block of the dream that helps to keep it going.
But personality-wise, she's nothing like the real Dunyarzad.
Puppets are stiff and can't copy. You know, speaking of which,
Dunyarzad truly believed that she met you within her consciousness. And it...
Yes. Back then, her family was over. I just gave her a little wisdom so she could look at life in a new way. So that she could be her own person. But even so, she's still... far from it. I'm still a long way off from being a... I couldn't even save her. If I were a competent Archon, I wouldn't have let my most faithful follower die at the Sub-Zero's...
Please don't beat yourself up over it, Nahida. It's the...
I'm not beating myself up. All I did was to rational...
Don't be like that, Nahida!
To prevent more tragedies like this, we must end the samsara as soon as possible.
Great, but how do we do it?
Although the Sub-Zero's festival dream is under the Akasha's control, only humans can dream. Even the Akasha is unable to create them. That means this dream belongs to a host who created it.
Huh? So, how should we find that person?
Well, if this is someone's dream, then everything here must come from deep within their consciousness. Which means, with the power of imagination, they can change anything.
Imagination? What do you mean by that?
Imagination means breaking through what you perceive as normal. Like when a server at a tavern brings a plate to you, you'd naturally assume that food is on it. However, if you're the dream's host and you become aware that you're dreaming, when you imagine gold and more, the dream will respond in kind. But right now, our host is unaware that this is a dream. No matter how many times they're served, it will always be food. Find some way to make that person realize that...
How are we going to... And even if we did, after all, like you...
It's extremely difficult, yes. But the only ones who can do it are you two. Remember, Everything you've achieved up to this point has all been for the sake of finding the host and ending the samsara. As for me...
Out of town?
Yes. Hurry and go.
She was such a good person, with such a simple wit. Yeah. Saving Dunya... But we mustn't lose hope, Traveler. Paimon's wondering, do you think the sages would get one of their own to... Huh. That's true. Plus, the sages probably weren't counting on there being a... So, who do you think the host of the dream is? Oh, that would make sense. Let's go ask him some questions, shall we?
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go. In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
Pronto, voltei.
You're back. You left in a hurry last time. Is everything okay?
Everything's fine.
An experiment?
Querendo acabar essa missão aqui pra
Make a
encerrar
wish?
logo, mas...
You want me to...
Less questions, more...
Okay, my wish.
Oh.
I noticed earlier, she just doesn't seem like herself. I've also wondered if the reason she asked me to be fairest knight of flowers is because...
So, you...
When she placed the hat of... What she didn't realize was that... Okay, I'm ready to make my wish. I would like Miss Dunyarzad to appear in front of me right now with a smile on her face. Here goes.
Please come true.
I'm gonna open my eyes. Oh, you're...
What?
Fucky? Sorry, but only one portion of Yalda candies per person. Back up? Nice try, you two. Anyway, never mind. I don't need to see her appear right in front of me. As long as she's happy.
Guess he isn't the host of this dream after all. Should have expected it wouldn't be this easy.
Essa missão não acaba hoje, não.
It seems like everyone who knows Dunyarzad loves her. But...
My lady,
step back.
That sounds like Dia! Oh, right. This is when Dunyarzad bumps into the kidnappers. Huh? But Dia can handle them. Hey, Traveler!
Retornar à residência.
Oh, it's you. Great timing. Please take... Hey, this is my job. The homie Yannis pay me, not you. You... fine, alright. Knock yourself out. Why are you so worked up anyway? It's not like I don't trust your fighting skills. Anyway, watch yourself.
So you got yourself some backup.
É, até que enfim, né?
A new punch.
Cut to the chase.
Era isso, né?
Here we go.
No more tricks up your
Let's play. Time for takeoff. Don't blink. With sword comes shadow.
That's close enough.
Incoming. Brace yourselves.
Não, recarregada na luz.
Where do you think you're going?
Espera lá, só pra encher a última.
I'll be back.
Traveler, were you just taking your anger out on those guys? You and Nahida both. Dunyarzad wouldn't want it. Oh, and speaking, remember how during the first Sub-Zero's festival, before the Samsara started, we came here with Dunyarzad because she said it was because she had forgotten something.
eu teria esquecido se não me lembrasse.
So Paimon's memory is working so far. Anyway,
Claro,
Paimon also
teria esquecido se não
remembers
me
that
lembrasse.
she is staying somewhere around here. She pointed it out to us the night before the Yeah, even if it's only a tiny clue. This is the place. Hey, the windows are unlocked. Okay, Paimon's gonna take a peek inside. This was only a temporary residence, so there was pretty much nothing inside except this book on the table. Should we open it? Wow. Dunyarzad wrote all of this. Sounds like she was always thinking of us even while we were away. Even though she was also busy preparing for the Sub-Zero's fest, she must have wanted to give this to us as a gift on the day of if we hadn't found this book.
Nossa, mãe.
But now that we know, we can't even... Hey! Where are you off to?
Let's play.
Eu já fiz tantos percursos aqui que já tô até cansado já pelo personagem.
Dunyarzad's puppet. Traveler? You must be exhausted. Come to think of it,
Até eu tô
we've
cansado.
been stuck in this place for a really long time. Heck, even the last time we were chatting happily with Dunyarzad feels like an eternity ago. Paimon still remembers when we were sitting here, and the way her eyes sparkled when she talked about Nilu's.
There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
That was what the real Dunyarzad said, wasn't it? Does that mean...
Yes, Traveler. What is it?
Oh, so she's still just a puppet. But just now, how come... What? Where are we going this time?
É. Por lá? Por lá.
If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer. The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
Oh. Traveler? You don't have to get involved. He's a sage from...
Traveler?
Traveler? What the heck are you doing? If you get arrested by the Academia, that's another day gone to waste! Wait, they're not reacting. Have they been scared stiff? Oh, of course! If this is the Sage's plan, they wouldn't put themselves through this. So they're just substitutes.
What is this? What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage? Like I said, they symbolize the goddess of flowers. It's just a shame that all the real Bodhisattvas went extinct after her death.
Yes.
That beautiful shade of purple. Aren't these flowers real Bodhisattvas? Just like the ones from the legend? I didn't even know.
But didn't you just say all the real flowers went extinct after the goddess of flowers passed away?
Yeah. What's going on here? Huh? You guys are acting weird. But okay, I'll try. Hey!
They disappeared! So Nilu's the host.
No,
Purple
está
Bodhisattvas don't exist in the real world anymore. But in Nilu's subconscious, they can appear as decorations on the stage. It's just like the example Nahida told us. People assumed there will be food on a plate, and Nilou assumed there would be real patisaras in the flower pots. So when you saw the flowers, you instantly knew it was Nilou? But if we want to end the samsara, we need the host to become aware that they're dreaming. How should we make Nilou realize that?
Am I dreaming?
Huh?
So I'm right. Is this Lesser Lord Kusan?
Wrong guess, but you aren't completely wrong either. The point is, what made you... As far as you know, people in Sumeru don't dream, right?
Yeah, but have you heard the tale of the first sage?
Ooh, sounds...
Yep, but in the part you heard, he hadn't become the first sage. His piety and wit... All kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of the first sage, as if all the knowledge in the world was being painted onto a canvas right before him. He was captivated. After who knows how long, he mastered all. Afterward, he said the Dendro Archon. His wife. In the end, the first sage took care of many.
So, the first sage?
Yes.
Paimon understands where you're coming.
I see. Well, it just so happens that today's Sub-Zero's festival is almost... Since we're in a dream, let's make this final dance of Sub-Zero's as beautiful as we can.
Eu fico esperando isso faz muito tempo, é claro. Tô cansado já de ficar nesse loop.
The wait is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god, the dance of Sub-Zero's.
I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilou's dance.
Rasgatanga. And the finish. Acabou-se o capítulo, será?
Good morning, traveler. Oh, Paimon feels like she's been asleep for the longest time. Paimon's head feels super heavy. Did we oversleep? Do you even remember going to sleep last night? Paimon thinks it was at the Sub-Zero's festival. Have we finally escaped from the Sub-Zero Samsara? Quick! Take off your Akasha terminal!
Depois de mais de 2 horas pra sair do...
What happened? Huh? What usual spot? Yahoo!
Well done, Traveler and Paimon. And thank you, Dunyarzad, for organizing the Sub-Zero's festival for me.
I'm sorry, who are...
Dunyarzad! You're okay! Oh, don't scare us like that!
Oh, Traveler Paimon. I have something amazing to tell you. I just had a dream, and I saw Nilou performing the dance of Sub-Zeros.
Eu também vi. Até que enfim. Até que enfim. Ai. Conversar com a Catarina.
You're actually Nahida, aren't you? Paimon felt like Catherine was acting weird when we met at the Sub-Zero's festival. And Dunyarzad, did you save her?
It's a really long story. We shouldn't disturb her. Her consciousness is still weakened. Let's chat somewhere else. How about by the Traveler's favorite bench?
What's going on? Why are you two so excited to see me?
It's actually been much longer than that.
Oh? Strange.
Let's talk about Dunyarzad first. It's such a relief that she's alright.
After we parted on the last day of the Sub-Zero's festival, among the countless dreams, I found one that was growing fainter and fainter. This proved my suspicion. Once Dunyarzad could no longer bear the Akasha harvesting her dreams, her consciousness began to dissipate. But this also meant it escaped the Akasha's control. Such a small fragment of consciousness can't last for very long, though. It will return to its original dream, where both will gradually fade until they completely disappear. I used all the power I had to keep her dying dream alive as long as possible, but it still wouldn't have lasted for much longer if it hadn't been for you two breaking the samsara.
So it looks like we did manage to save Dunyarzad in the end. And not a moment too soon.
Ai meu Deus, vamos encerrar a live.
Huh?
Acabar
Both
só
are
isso
fine.
aqui.
Everyone reacts differently.
Oh, All right. You two must have a lot of other questions for me, right? After all, you saved my faithful believer. As your reward, I will answer any and all questions. Got it. I hope my answers were satisfactory, seekers of knowledge. To be honest, maintaining Dunyarzad's fading dream took a lot of mental energy. Oh, and you don't need to worry too much about the Sage's activities for now. The Akasha won't be able to...
Go and get some sleep. Leave everything... What a relief.
Traveler? Paimon? Why am I here? Do either of you know?
Maybe you were sleepwalking. You know you can't wake up a sleepwalker.
I see.
We've spent quite some time in Sumeru City, but ever since we last said goodbye to Lesser Lord Kusanali, we haven't heard anything from her.
Finalizamos este capítulo.
We can't just keep waiting
Já que nós
around like this.
encerramos esse capítulo, vamos encerrar também a live. Espero que gostem. E até mais.